It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
That's good for a Colts.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
A gain of 12 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake, Leonard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So no gain on the play, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
A 7-yard gain.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Now a 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Leonard. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's go.
On play action, Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
tries the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Oh, and that is incomplete. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go. Set up. 70 line.
Off play action. Leonard. Complete. This is Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check, let's go. 70-10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half, as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1.
19 Lion. Viking 18. Check smash.
Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Makes the score.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At about the 32. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And some room to work. Now he's free at the 35. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 68 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. To try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 83 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second down 6 at the Jaguars' 16-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Go, Reed, go. Get up.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
DJ Gibbons.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready, go. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars back with it on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Hey, go, go. Red.
Slot man moves right.
Hut.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
For a Jaguars 1st down.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Easy.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
Hey.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Got it. Ready? Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, stop.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one too wide and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Soko.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Colts.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they get down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Leonard. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual, because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Lawrence. Fights him off. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, tag!
Now Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can try out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
43-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports
Our look around the
report.
NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West. All right, Brandon, thanks much. I feel like we should say Happy New Year, everyone. Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. And this is the Cardinals wideout.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, let's spot it right in midfield at the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas.
Lawrence's pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. 20. 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jags get a bit closer. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively, put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Intended for Josh Downs. Incomplete.
Operating from the gun. Leonard. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Leonard's pass.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He'll try. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Trevor Lawrence scrambles from the pocket. Trayvon Walker on the stop. It's a turnover.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he caught it up. And the Colts pick it up. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
A gain of 9 yards.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jack Kaiser.
Second and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten the yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the 2nd half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10.
Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Etienne once more. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Trevor Lawrence on the scramble.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And to pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll find Pittman. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Leonard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for him. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 6.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the give, here's McBride. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
10 yards.
That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. The 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
And the Jaguars.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
155 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to Brenton Strange. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 7.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
13,
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Indianapolis, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.